Yes. Okay. So this particular thought came to me because let me give you my background. I am basically based out of Delhi, and I am a professional astrologer, numerologer, crystal healer, and also a tarot reader. And I do Vastu and a lot of research work. My mind is a researching mind. I keep on finding new ideas and try to join dots between cosmic sciences and the other modalities. That how we can merge them and use them as an analytical tool, as well as a remedial tool. So I think everybody of us does that thing in one way or the other, because we work on the subconscious brain system and patterns to understand. So this idea came to me that yes, why can't handwriting? Because I've been using handwriting as a tool not only for analysis but also as a tool for remedy when I'm doing a numerological analysis or an astrological analysis. Is I give them an exercise of writing something, or I ask them that how is your this particular letter? May show me your letter which you have written 4 or 5 days back. Right. So I come to know their thinking pattern and how the particular planet or particular energy is working on it. Right. So that's why I thought that let me share this uh, idea or research with my group. Oh, and maybe get some insight. Maybe I'm going somewhere wrong. I'll improve somewhere. Or maybe there is some new idea to it, which we all of us can work together and collect samples, and we can do a collective working on that as a team. So that would help. Like everybody shares a sample. So that's the reason behind this particular session which I'm doing. If anywhere I go wrong or anything comes out of my mouth which is not matching, please excuse me for that and please help me in improving it. Right. That is my humble submission to everyone. So I'll start with my presentation here. Am I audible to everyone? Please confirm. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So this is my organization's name, Siri Cosmic Consultancy and Coaching. I have already given a brief to you that what do we do. Ooh. I teach and I consult on these subjects. Next, we are ISO certified and MSME registered. Right? This is a brief on us. Now, there are normally what we think is that how do we think? How do we really know us? Do we really know ourselves? What, why, how, when? These are the things that keep on developing into us because of some reason or the other. Uh, And are we really, what motivates us? What is the driving force behind us? What is something that exactly disturbs us? Sometimes we say that yes, there is no reason, nobody has said us anything, but we are disturbed. हम ऐसा ऐसा क्यों है हमारे साथ? I hope everybody is comfortable in Hindi and English, right? Both the languages. Yes. So what is that disturbs you? Okay, somebody can open up and say, what is that disturbs you? Anything? Anybody?
Targets, office target.
Targets, office targets. Targets disturb you. Okay. Okay. So 1 point we have come target. Okay. What is in the, sir? Please be open. I'll take you as a case study here. Here. So
Yeah.
uh, what is in the target that disturbs you? Is it the first day when you get a target that disturbs you, or it is the last day when you are about to, the month is finishing?
Throughout,
Huh?
throughout,
Throughout. How?
throughout.
So,
Yeah.
so, so are you enjoying that pressure of taking a target?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Sometimes no. Do you love your job,
No,
or is it a need based?
it's a need based.
It is a needs based. So that means it is telling that yes, there is somewhere the material needs which are getting accomplished here. So there is no option available to the gentleman, and he is doing it right. If and given an option and an equivalent amount of earning is there and something which he loves and enjoy, right, the energy to respond to the challenge would be different. Am I right?
True.
So do you get a pain in your lower back whenever there is a stress?
I get what?
You get a
That's a
lower back
good
pain. You get a pain in your lower back.
No.
Do you have a heaviness on your shoulder?
Yes. In
You have a
recent
heaviness
days,
on
I'm
your shoulder.
having some problem. Yes.
Now, if he is having a heaviness on your shoulder, sir, since you are a graphologist, have you watched your letter structure T? Is it having any kind of a deformations?
It's very badly structured.
Very badly structured. See,
Yes.
this is the beauty of this particular analysis. He has just told me that he has a burden. He has a burden of, sir, there is a mute, please. There is a sound behind. There is a sound behind. Somebody please mute it. Please everyone mute it so that there is a lot of disturbance coming. Okay. So this is the beauty of this analysis, that is, in a short while we are able to understand the letter structure T would have some disturbance. Why? Because there is some pressure on the shoulder, her, that is coming up. She is not able to take the target. Right. He's not loving the job that he's doing. Thing. So there is an energy. Now what is happening is that there is a material stress. What is disturbed is the earth element. We will check. We will take Mr. Sir, I forgot your name. You can unmute yourself and share. Yes, sir.
Bihang, Bihang.
We will take Vihang as a case study today. He will be the hero of our story. Okay, so we will do a live analysis on him. We will
I'm
see
just
that yes,
keeping on a mute because there's a lot of disturbance
I know,
from.
I just okay. Just for interaction, I wanted you to share the name, him. So this is how we will take it up one by one. We will ask different questions to you, and I will try to link it those things to the graphology part of it, right? So that you understand where it is coming. So there is a pressure on the shoulder, lateral structure T has gone on. There is a symptom that he's saying that yes, I don't love the job that I do and I'm having a target issue. Yeah, if the word target is removed from his profile and he's generally said free-handedly perform, there is no pressure of target. Sir, would you improve? Just by thumb, you say, would you improve? On your just by thumb, yes, no? 50-50, right? So that means actually the profile that he is doing way back he has selected, but he is subconsciously is not connecting to it. He thinks that his happiness is somewhere else. Yes, you getting thing, right? His happiness is somewhere else. He wants, दिल कुछ चाहता है, दिमाग कुछ कर रहा है. दिमाग इसलिए कर रहा है क्योंकि घर है, बच्चे हैं, परिवार है. That is the reason. So this is how patterns develop. This is how a subconscious repatterning is required. If we start giving, if we through doing like going to a gym for somebody is a medicine and going to a gym is somebody a pressure because wife is saying तो मोटे हो रहे हो जल्दी जाओ जिम जाओ नहीं तो घर से बाहर निकाल दूंगी तो वो जा रहा है, right? So this is how it is saying. Let us see further. Now, as per the cosmic theory, there is the world was made with two energies. One is Purusha, which is the Shiva, and the other is the Prakriti. This Prakriti has two components into it. One is a conscious system, which is consciousness is also further divided into three parts. One is absolute consciousness, then there is a subconsciousness, and there is a visible consciousness, virtual consciousness that we have, that you and me are seeing is a consciousness. But we are actually not available to each other, in front of each other, but we are seeing each other. So it says subconsciously we are connecting somewhere the energies. Like absolute consciousness where we think that yes, this person is saying something right. So I have to get connected. And mind is a reactive. Mind is like a servant of human human consciousness, which behaves and which tells you, which gives you attractions, greed, wittiness, all those kind of cognition, all kind of emotions are coming. And buddhi, the intellect, is a tool which is helping the UPS system called mind to analyze and relate things. तो ये जो दो energies हैं पुरुष and प्रकृति, they behave in a combination. Purush is static. Your inner soul or your inner energy is totally static. It is not behaving. That is why when a person dies, the first thing that leaves you is the soul, whole. And what you burn is five elements. Friends. And exactly that is what is happening when you are writing something. Your real purpose is to convey a message that this is what I feel, this is how do I feel. Now in that conveying of message, there are so many thoughts which are coming to you that your creation of each letter and creation of a sentence and utilization of the paper variates. All of you are in sync with me? Am I right? All of you agree to me? Somewhere? Okay. So there are basically six deadly sins that we are affected with, or Shadripu, we call it in a Hindi term. Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mad and Matsya. These are the things which are affecting us. So every problem in the life is out of these six elements only. Kam, that means anger. Kam is desires or lust. Krodh, gussa. Lobh, lalach. Moh is the attraction. Mad means jealousy, or Matsya means badla, right? A hatred, enmity. We have five elements, and whole of this world, all the systems in this society, all the way we respond, react, are because of these five elements. Now, any healing modality or any practice, whether that is graphology, anything is coming out of these five elements only. So any of the element, so that is why everybody has a called Prakriti. Somebody would say that he's very aggressive. He's very, onto the thing. So people who are very aggressive will always have sharp strokes. Folks have sharp strokes in the handwriting. People who are very creative will have curvatures and make some kind of an art thing. People who are very analytical, they will have sharp strokes as well as the curvatures both simultaneously. See, people who are very, very materialistic will have below baseline a very strong kind of an structure making, and there it will be very proportionate because they are very strong in their material management. That means money management, life management, asset management. Right. So the latter structure below the baseline will be very, very proportionate, will be correct. Right. There should not be any kind of a fluctuation there. Right. So each element will tell you. I will share you certain facts during my presentation only, which will help you to do an handwriting analysis more better, and you will be able to understand which element is disturbed. Right. And then you can give a solution to it. Now it is a very beautiful arrangement. Sorry, I took it the. I'm taking it back little. So you see, water is an outcome of the sky. It is coming from the space element as it sky, and it creates air. Water supports the air. Air supports in further the earth, and earth supports the fire. But they are also diminishing or controlling factor into it. That means if there is a fire and you throw a water, the fire diminishes. That means if they both of them are working together, a handwriting which is showing and sharp angles also, or a reactive tendency also, as well as the emotional part, the person is very, very confused and into dilemma. Huh. At same point of time, a person who is having an earth element and an air element, and earth element is supported by a fire. Earth element is an outcome of fire. And when a jungle burns, it converts into ashes. It goes to the ground level. Well, so that means the person who is looking at a material things will have a very strong analysis of what to do and what not to do. So his sharp angles and his baseline structures, below baseline structure should be good. That means he's good at analysis plus and so for somebody who is good at manifesting good ideas, his top level structures, that means the upper structure and the middle structure has to be good. Good. Because that is where emotions and thoughts are merging with each other. Well, the sky and the water are merging with each other. That is how you have to look at it. Now I take it to further. We have, based on this five elements, we also have five elements present in form of the energy centers into us. And each energy center has connected to a layer of our aura. So there are seven layers of aura and seven layers of energy centers, which are related to the rainbow that we get in the sea, on the sky. Hi, Vibgyor. So starting from violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Right. So it works on that. Till now, anybody has any question? They can raise the hand and ask me if they have. Otherwise, I'll take it further. Anybody has any question? Anybody has any question? No. Okay. जब क्वेश्चन नहीं आता ना तो मुझको लगता है कि यस यस विपिन सर.
I had a doubt on the previous diagram.
Yeah.
So I feel that water should be in the place of air and air should be in the place of water.
No. No. A sky
Because
is
water and
creating
earth.
a sky, and a sky, out of sky the water is coming. Water gets generated. Water gets generated, and when it condenses along with the air, when it flows on, it also creates an air separately. See, this is how it is there. So there is a direct link between, water, air, fire, and then earth. Little arrangement different, right? Because it is
Okay.
becoming opposite to each other. Water is supporting air, and air is supporting fire. Fire is further supporting earth. This is how it is happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So that is there. So these are the layers. Now, as when you talk of a rishi or a saint would have his upper three layers. That means they have an ability to manifest. They have an ability to influence and drive somebody, right? So, or your above throat chakra, third eye chakra, and crown chakra are related to your mental thoughts, emotions, higher level of thinking, conscious thinking, subconscious connections. Your heart chakra is a balance, a bridge between your thoughts and your physical. So your basic needs or your routine life is handled by these lower three chakras. That means if somebody has, say, financial stress, somebody is going through a debt and he's not able to pay his EMI. What do you see? How do you see that in a handwriting? What letter structure shows that? Which is that letter which shows you that yes, he's going under a financial stress? There are some letters which show, or there is some way a writing is written which shows that yes, he's under a financial stress.
Drooping connection.
Broken connections or spacing, extra space is there.
Incomplete letter structures.
Incomplete letter structure, or the structure of the letter is totally destroyed. Right, that means it's not, the meaning is totally gone on. So similarly, when that letter structure is broken, we will scan the chakra, we will find that root chakra is disturbed. Right, the root chakra is having a problem. No. For us, solar plexus chakra would have a problem. He is having lack of confidence. He is not able to say even the right thing for his favor. He is not ready to fight for his rights when you are not confident or you are having a financial issue. Right? So this is how our basic layers and chakras are related to our handwriting thing. Now, what is the aura? Why do we need to understand an aura? How an aura is built? How many of you, what is aura? Anybody has a definition for aura? I want everyone to participate, please. That will help me. It will make it interactive and interesting. Yes. Yes, we are.
Charisma.
Charisma. Okay. One word, which is like, okay, this is kind of an attraction point or something which impresses other person.
Vibes.
Vibes. Okay. Anybody else? I think Vyang and Sir are participating. Rest all are silent. I'm not that difficult a person. You can smilingly give an answer. Everybody, please. Yes, Rashmi ma'am, you would like to say anything? Please raise your hand and I will unmute you. Huh? I unmute.
Yeah, it is like how you make the other person comfortable and when you talk.
So that is an
That would
outcome
be
of an
your
aura. That is an
yeah,
outcome of an aura. That is not,
yeah.
what is aura? Mahesh ji, would you like to say anything?
It's energy sheet.
It's an energy shield. Perfectly said. It's an energy shield. So more or less, directly, indirectly, everybody knows a little bit about aura. जैसे हम किसी के घर जाते हैं, सिंपल एग्जांपल, और आपको उसने कुछ नहीं कहा, लेकिन आपको लगता है यार यहाँ ना मजा नहीं आ रहा, जल्दी उठ के चलते हैं यहाँ से। और एक आदमी के घर आप जाते हैं, कहते हैं नहीं 2 कप चाय फालतू पियेंगे यार, ऑरा बड़ा अच्छा है इस घर का, इस घर की एनर्जी बड़ी अच्छी है, आपको वहां ज्यादा देर बैठने का मन करता है। हैव यू सीन अ स्मॉल बेबी स्लीपिंग? You make him sleep to a bed and he will turn and go to a place जहां वो सबसे comfortable है, और वो बहुत देर तक सोता है वहां पे, 17-18 hours 16 hours सोता है। क्यों? Because he's found that aura space in that bed which is more suitable to him, और उसका energy वहां पे जाके align हो जाता है। You sleep in a particular way in the night, and by the morning you get up, you are into a particular shape, and when you are waking up, why? Your aura is comfortable that way. Your aura takes that space. Similarly, when your aura is disaligned, your handwriting also dwindles. आपका हैंडराइटिंग स्टार्ट होगा एक पर्टिकुलर तरीके से, लेकिन 15th और 16th लाइन पे, 20th लाइन पे वो खराब हो जाएगा, बिकॉज आपका एक्चुअल ऑरा रिफ्लेक्ट कर रहा है आपके रियल पोजीशन को. क्योंकि हम क्या करते हैं, हम पोर्ट्रे करते हैं, हम नाटक करते हैं. हम बहुत खुश हैं, मैं बहुत खुश हूं, मैं बड़ा अच्छा हूं, निकेत बहुत अच्छा आदमी है. हम नाटक करते हैं, सर आइए आइए. जब हम घर में फंक्शन करते हैं तो हमारे फेस पे स्माइल होती है, बिकॉज वो प्लास्टिक स्माइल है, हमने सबको दिखाना है बहुत अच्छा है. लेकिन जैसे ही वो पार्टी शुरू हो जाती है, नॉर्मलाइज हो जाती है, तो हम अपनी बीवी से लड़ने चले जाते हैं. अरे तुम्हें मैंने कहा था कप अरेंज करने हैं, कप नहीं अरेंज करे तुमने, तुम्हारा काम था ये, तुमने वो नहीं किया. और वही चीज आपको हैंडराइटिंग में नजर आती है. दिस इज हाउ यू जर्नली बिहेव. दैट इज वाई फ्रॉम द 10th लाइन टू द 25th line you actually get the real handwriting or a behavior pattern of somebody. That is why it is very, very necessary to somebody to write 15 to 20 lines or 24 lines. Nice. The reason behind it is that because he reflects his aura. Am I right? All of you agree to me? So humans, animals, plants, your home, your office, your mandir, your car, your bed, non-living things in your office, everything has an aura. Even a small mala that you take has an aura. Even the rice that you are eating has an aura. The water you are having is an aura. So think of them as your vibes, like radio frequencies or nano frequencies, which you cannot see, which are not visible, but they are affecting you. Now that aura gets affected as an electromagnetic force. It can be from the earth energies, it can be from the cosmic energies, it can be from your surroundings, your neighborhood. Say, in front of somebody's home, there is a big powerhouse. There is a big electrical pole. What will happen? There is a very high frequency of that electrical pole which is entering that home also. Chances of people will be highly reactive, and that you will see in their writing. So when you see a very highly reactive person, ask him, is there an electrical pole in front of your home or near your home? He will say yes. Or does he have a does he have a very frequent tendency to go to toilet? The person who is highly reactive will not be able to hold his toilet. He will have a tendency to go frequently to toilet. His urinary system has to be weak. Letter structure S, letter structure Z, letter structure N, letter structure W. You will find these structures having some problems. Am I right, Zubin sir? From a alphabet graphologically, what I am saying is
Maybe possible. I'm just thinking.
okay. So understanding spiritual significance of aura can help you gain intel into the thinking pattern or relationships. How a person will maintain a relationship, and aura tells you about it. And when you give an graphological exercise to him, he can improve his relationships. He can improve his day-to-day routine challenges. He start loving himself. He will start to find a reason why he has to go to an exercise. Okay. So there are, in a human aura, there are physical level, we see relaxation, energy, and health. At a conscious level, we see I see, I do, I think, and those things. At pre-conscious level, feeling, thoughts, memories. These feeling, thought, memories, when repeatedly done, creates an habit. When it is again repeatedly done, it creates a behavior. And when it behavior is done, then it becomes chronic in nature. And that is why a reason that when you are grown up, it is difficult to change a person. And when a child is growing, it is very easy to change a child. So all the corrections at an age before 16 years of age is more easily executed than a person of 40 years, 35 years, when you're telling him to change some patterns. Because he will do it. Say somebody smokes. You tell him leave the smoking. Very easily. Everybody says smoking is injurious. It is written on the board, on the box also. Cigarette box also. And he knows cigarette is in smoking. Yes, it is in smoking. I know it. Right. But then what does it? He does not change. He will do it for 48 hours. Yes, it is said that yes, after till 3 years, the urge to smoke can come back. That means that the tendency to re-evoke that emotion is going to be there, right? The trust the vibes you get from your energy. The first instinct that you get from the universal energy is actually a real true instinct. How do you decode it? How do you patronize it? So ask that person, sir, आप कैसा डिसीजन लेते हो सर? आपको थॉट आया, आपने डिसीजन ले लिया, लाइक मैंने कहा कि मेरे को 48 आवर्स पहले ये आइडिया स्ट्राइक किया, 72 आवर्स पहले आइडिया स्ट्राइक किया, and I floated in my group, and all of you gave me an affirmative response. So I created something out of it. Right? That was a motivation. There are certain people who अरे नहीं, सब मेरे को गाली तो नहीं देंगे, सब क्रिटिसाइज तो नहीं करेंगे, जुबिन सर क्या कहेंगे, क्या कर रहा है ये, कहाँ से निकाल के लाया ये नया आइडिया, हाँ क्या पड़ी है तेरे को, तो वो रुक जाएगा, आदमी क्रिटिसिज्म से डरेगा. People who are afraid. So people who are very fire or strong or driven, they will take a determined action and they will take a risk. So people who take risk, calculated risk, and still stay balanced, they would see, you will see fire and earth elements are balanced. Hence, and whatever fire is what? Ignition, a quick start, initiation. So latter structure which show initiation, a quick confident initiations would be good for that person. And I'm just telling you, relating how what I'm saying is related to things. A person energy can tell you more about them than their own words. So once a person is what person is speaking and what a person is actually feeling, there can be a variation. But when you judge an aura and when you see a pattern in handwriting, you really come to know the insight about person. So when you do these two activities simultaneously or correlate these two activities simultaneously, that will help you give a deeper insight, a secrets that he's keeping with you. There are 19% of people, they will never tell about the guests. They are also going around an affair outside the family. So we can dig that thing, that sensuality aspect, that extramarital aspect from their handwriting and aura pattern. How are they behaving? Are they able to address a very sensitive question in a very, very pragmatic way, or are they reacting to it, or are they escaping that question? So the escaping aspect is very visible in the handwriting. Somebody escapes something, suddenly drop down in the last sentence, in the last lines. He's dropping, he's running away from that situation. Or there is a flick, back flick outside. Right. So we'll see that thing. So there are 5 main types of auras which are said to be there. One is a manifestor aura, there is a generator aura, and there is a manifesting generator aura, and there is a projector aura, and there is a reflector aura. I'll explain you these auras. So generator aura is, yeah, Radhya. Yes, Radhya. Yes, Radhya. Please.
Hi, sorry. I quickly
Yeah, please.
wanted to ask, like, where are we headed with this? Like, it's a big presentation. I just want to know, from what I read in your message, yeah, that we will be discussing, I might be wrong, but I just want to understand the whole purpose of this presentation. That what I understood is that you will be discussing certain pain areas or problem areas, and there we'll be discovering, like, graphologically. Yeah, because
that's what we are
with all
taking it
due
to.
respect to whatever you're doing, I understand these energy and everything. And I am also like very critical on the time part. Like I have less time. So I'm just trying to understand, like, eventually where are we heading? Are we diving deeper in
What we will
graphology?
be doing
And
is that once
yeah.
is, Radhya, I understand your curiosity. What we are doing is that I'm just trying to link up the subject first. Then I will do a practical scanning and I will ask that person, like we took Vihang with us and he said that, yes, I have a target issue and I don't love my job. So we were just asking him that there is a physical level, this is a symptom, and this is the letter structure which is saying. So I'm just telling you how to link dots between, maybe you don't know aura scanning, maybe you who know the graphology part, but through the graphology also indirectly you can lead to that aura, that where the aura is weak, what area of the aura is weak, what element is weak. So you can use, as a graphologist, you can use elements as a remedy, as an aura scanner, or anybody as a Vastu person can use graphology as a tool to improve. So what is the intention is that we want to improve upon uh, a better analysis with the help of cosmic energies combining hands with the graphologic patterns, because they are two different modalities with two different approaches, but they also coincide with each other. That is where I'm taking this particular workshop. Okay. Does it make sense to you? Yeah, ma'am, you can unmute and ask me, Radhya.
Yeah, no, it does. And the thing is that That's what I was saying. Zubin sir is very well aware that I already do these practice modalities and I already have made all of these.
That is
Like,
okay,
for
ma'am.
example, in the
If you think
this
that yes, this is
current thing that
this,
you're talking about, I am a projector profile 4x6. So I just wanted to know, like, are we delving deeper in the graphology part of
we will
discovering
go, ma'am.
graphological traits of pain points, or
We will
are we
go.
here to combine modalities?
We are here to combine modality as well as do in live. Like somebody can share his handwriting analysis. I will do a live aura scanning, and we will ask that person that we will ask that person that yes, is there something like this in your handwriting pattern? And this is how we will coincide it. So I have to, because there are certain people who don't know about subject at all. Maybe you are aware of it. You are one of them. Who is aware about it. There can be some people who are totally blank on it. So I have to take from a very basic person and to the highest person, right? That is there. So so there are manifesting generators. The aura is open, enveloping to respond to life. Signature is satisfying and very peaceful kind of an handwriting you will see. They are not having any kind of frustration or any kind of an anger. This particular, they are the best position in their thing. They are able to manifest. They are able to have very good thought processes. Planning is an area where they are very good at. Then there is a projector kind of an aura, which projects about focused and observe working. They are observing and they are very focused on their things. So the letter structure which shows you focus and observing, they should match those kind of auric things. They will be very driven towards success and achieving their targets. It's wait for the invitation. They are waiting for the invitation to share. They will not start on their own. They will say, okay, please share your point of view. And then they will take the dais and they will become dominating in that particular area of thing. There are certain people who will say, I don't want an invitation from anybody. I want to take an initiative and share. And there are people who will say, I want somebody to tell me, please share. Otherwise, I am very mum. Like Zubin sir said, today I am going to be silent. But if I'll tell him, sir, you also please put in a word into you will, he will participate it. Right. It is not that he is not a self-initiator. When he has to drive something, he will take an initiative into that. Right. So there is a difference between one personality can have two kind of auras also in one situation and in the other situation. Right. So there is some kind of, when they are compared, they might have a bitterness. They might have a bitterness. They might have an comparison point of, right? When they are manifestors, yes, they become the force of nature. They go by the universal laws and they go by the simple traditional morals that they have, and they will do that. And they want to create peace, even in the most tough situation where the situation is a war, or where the situation is a war, or uh, I I would say the person would be not get angry. My voice is clear. My voice is clear, please. I'm seeing some instability in my network. That's why I'm asking. Okay. So then there is a reflector, which is the last one. This is a person which is basically gone by, shocks and surprises. He will always, whenever he will get shock in his life, he will like to do a crisis management. They will behave very strong in crisis. Otherwise, they are very lazy and very kind of a thing. They will reflect. They want deep hit in them to react on certain things. So these are the 5 different kind of auras that is there. And this is the way you will see in handwriting also. A person, if he says that, yes, whenever the person is gone in crisis, suddenly his handwriting changes. So this particular person is always reactive to those areas, right? Why energy scanning is important? Alignment of cosmic energies, healing energies, alignment of planetary energies, alignment of earth energies and all that. So it will help you to understand the deeper insight into it. I'm not trying to say that, yes, anybody who is a graphologist should have energy scanning knowing it. But if he has, it is an additional tool. Like the Radhia ma'am has the knowledge. So she uses the combination of it to understand the better. Am I right, Radhia?
Yeah, but I do it differently. But I'll
Okay.
let you take one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when the aura is weak, it attracts a lot of negativity and pessimism. And the pessimism is also something that we see in graphology. When you see somebody is very, very negative, what we see? Downfall in the line, letter structure going towards the leftward, or backstrokes, flicks, loops that we see. So this is how you can say that his aura is also weak. You can use healing techniques also to improve the handwriting pattern of this, and this can work as a merger of two modalities is where it will work. So I want to do an exercise with all of you who all of you have to write 10 negative things that you think about. What is religion for you? What is religion for you? What is closest relationship that you have? This is a good exercise that will tell you about yourself. Write 10 positive thoughts. If you don't have less than 10 thoughts, it is okay. Whatever maximum you can write. I've just given you number by chance. So 10 positive thoughts. What you totally disagree to, what you somewhat agree to, and write the beliefs, 10 beliefs that you have in yourself. Your beliefs, not somebody else. That are your beliefs. I just give you 5 minutes. I think 10 minutes is okay. 5 minutes is okay for everybody to finish it up. Anybody wants to ask anything?
Can you repeat?
Yeah, I am. So 10, you have to write 10 negative thoughts. Then one, what is religion for you? What is the closest relationship? What is the 10 positive thoughts? What you totally disagree to? What you somewhat agree to? And what is your 10 beliefs that you have in you? Anybody who is ready with it, please raise his hand and I will unmute for him to interact. Sir, you are ready. Yes, sir.
No, I'm not ready. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
So the 10 negative thoughts
Huh.
doesn't need to deal with the other topics, right? Like the religion, all that. That is a separate topic.
And that's a separate topic.
Okay, okay.
Religion is what is religion for you? Say,
And do we have to write it down with handwriting, or is it like a text type is fine?
No, you have to just write and make a separate columns for yourself, and I will start interacting with you on that.
Okay.
And we will take a judgment out of it, and we will link
Okay.
it to the graphology.
Okay.
Yes, we could. Yes, we could.
We have.
We are
So,
sorry.
yeah, no problem.
Sorry.
So negative thought as in about
Whatever is negative to
yourself
you,
or
whatever say
generally you
whatever
think
say
about the
negative or
world.
pessimistic.
Okay. And what is religion column?
What is religion for you? Say you think serving the God is religion, serving the plant is religion,
Okay.
getting up early is the religion, and
Okay, cool. Got it.
whatever is religion to you. I don't know how do you think religion is, but I just want to understand how do you think about it. Okay. Somebody ready with it? We just need one words. No? Okay. Anyone ready? Yes, Radhi. Okay. Yes, Radhi. Okay.
Okay, I'll just verbally go with it because it's not
Verbally, verbally, verbally.
possible to. So
No, no. We
honestly
need both.
speaking, I have no negative thoughts. Okay, this is not saintly, but it's just that I'm in a very good energy space. So I don't even want to think of any negative
Okay.
thought as of
Okay.
now. It's
Very,
like
very
I'm
good. It's
forcing
okay.
myself.
Your
Okay.
negativity is
So
zero.
whatever is there, I will tell you.
Huh.
I will begin with the religion. Religion for me is a great to discipline and organize and come together in a community if used properly. Then can I just answer all of them?
Yes.
Okay, then the closest relationship for me, one is my relationship with God that I have. Second would be in the human 3D world, mother. Okay, mother and child.
Okay.
Coming to what I disagree with, that you're only meant to do
Positive
one
thoughts.
thing.
What are the positive thoughts that you have?
Positive thoughts, I can write lots of them.
But
But
what are
again,
the top 10 thoughts? What are the top 10 if I have to say?
top 10 positive thoughts. Life is beautiful. There are so many opportunities available. Uh, we have I have so many talents to adhere to. I meet so many beautiful people. There are so many different nature places to explore. There can be so many different people I serve, which makes me happy. The food we get in abundance today. Positive thoughts can be so. I'm very grateful for the family that I have. I'm grateful for the healing modalities we have today, so we can heal. Okay, so I think these are 8. You want me to
It's okay.
say
It's okay.
more? I'm very grateful for the science of graphology for this community. So I can go on, like
Okay.
numerous
What do you
positive thoughts.
disagree to?
What I disagree with is that you're only meant to do one thing or have one purpose in life. That is what I disagree with.
Okay.
Okay. What I somewhat agree with, that when they say that you are the chosen one, that is what I somewhat agree with. Okay, coming to my beliefs. Again, can you give one example I can say?
Say
Because
you believe that yes, the way you think is correct. Correct. So you believe is that yes, the way
so,
you.
first of all, my disagreement is I don't believe anybody is right or wrong. My belief is that we are all on a journey. My belief is as we keep on learning and experiencing more, us keep changing. My belief is that the highest form of energy or the ultimate destination is factualization. My belief is that all the occult sciences are a pathway to get us to enlightenment, but occult is not the destination. My belief is in the higher
Okay.
supreme power. So like that, I
So,
can speak a lot of beliefs. So I
now tell
hope,
me,
like, because I can't
no,
write everything. So
no, I understand. I'm not
yeah.
seeing anybody to write it. I'm just wanting somebody to write on for themselves and then share with us verbally, so that they know what the drill I'm doing. Now, since
Okay.
Radhia has shared, everybody has listened what she has shared. She has nothing negative. She does not believe in, she believes everything in good. Family is very important to her and the God is very important to her. Mother is the longest, greatest link that she has with it. And there are so many positive things. What is something that you guys have observed? What kind of a letter structure would be the most prominent in her, according to you guys? What you have listened? Right. Can somebody share? You can link up, the way, kind of the way, the speech that she has got, the tone in which she has spoken, and the energy with which she is saying is telling us about a letter structure. I have identified 2 letter structures. As her letter structure O would be very, very good, sense of completion. Her letter structure K would be very, very perfect. She is multitasker. Her letter structure B, a sense of observation, and 2, improve within internally. She feels high when she learns something new and is able to apply it correctly, and her outcome is good. So she always urges for learning and applying, learning and applying. That's her main area where her approach to any situation. She will not react in the first go. She would always want her to take a pause and do things. Try to understand the crux of areas. Is that right, Radhia? This is how your pattern is? Right?
Yes, the pattern is there.
Right?
In terms of letter structure, would that be H? I mean, I could
You are a
understand
helping
everything.
hand. Yes, you are a helping hand and you help, you support, but at same point of time, you are a multitasker. If you are given only one task, you are most unhappy. You want to have some challenge in your life, which is making you outstand. You want to stand out in your own eyes. You don't want a validation certificate from anybody. Nobody, you
That
don't like.
that is very, very accurate.
Huh.
The only thing as a feedback I can share is what I don't relate to is the K. Rest I relate to everything.
No,
The
you would,
alphabet K.
no, alphabet K, if you will see, you would have a little bit of creativity because you have a flair for life. You admire the beauty of the life. Everywhere, whenever you were saying anything to me, you were always admiring things. So you want to have some curvatures and dwindles. You also like to make flowers. You love colors like blue, green, red, right? Something of thing. Gray and black are not near you. Who? Who? You are not
Not
a
even red so much. Blue, green, yes.
orange. I would say not red on the orange part or a pink part. Heart.
Pink, you can say.
So that way. So see, when she has said red or green and pink and all these, the person by emotions. Once she connects to somebody by heart, then the world is, then she will open her world to that person. If she is not connecting to the heart of the with somebody, then no. Now what is her heart chakra is very open. And her she's and used to meditations. That's why Rajana chakra is very important. Intuitively, she is able to connect, act, and she has her ears very quick ears. छोटी सी बात भी बहुत तेजी से सुन लेंगी. कोई हल्का सा ममर करके भी चले जाएगा तो she will अच्छा उसने मेरे में ये बोला okay why he has reacted like this why makes her study again and again again and again. Repetition of the same action is there. When a person repeats, she shows letter structure R is also very strong. She is having a repetitive action. So this is how you link. I've done giving, you can create many drills like this, this is my creativity. This is what I thought is a joint linking point to understand the aura and the handwriting. I have not seen her handwriting. It is first time she and me are interacting. But through the feedbacks that she is giving, we are able to connect the energy centers and the graphology part of it. Interesting?
So one question I have for you.
Yeah.
The human design profile that I've studied, right? We understand from our birth date and time of birth, etc. details. We all have one energy type, right? In my case, I'm a projector. So I wanted to know what you explained from your presentation. You said we can have multiple energy
You can
types.
have two auras because see, it's not, it is just like that. Say, you are a big house. Imagine yourself as a big house. Your big house has a compartments of various rooms. And then you define those rooms as dining room, drawing room, bedroom, home, enjoyment room, or whatever, or a kitchen, right? Or a toilet. Right. Now, the house was that. You're in complete sense, it is a house. So is your life. And so as the situation changes, your behavior promotes down or promotes up to a different kind of auric level. Well, in terms of that, for that movement, maybe stationary. As I said, the Purusha is static. At subconscious level, you are a projector. But that projector is now behaving like a reflector. That projector is now behaving like a manifester. That projector is now behaving like a manifesting reflector. Understood?
So yeah, I just wanted to ask, as per your research, this is possible.
This is
We can
possible.
have different.
This is possible.
Okay.
This is what I would like to improve upon. I would say if you had some new observations, please share. We will add on. We will apply those ideas also.
Okay.
I'm not saying that this is the rule which I am saying. I'm saying these because anything which has to be said as a rule has to be applied minimum on 5,000 people. If the same outcomes are coming on all those 5,000 people, then we can say that yes, it is a pattern, it is a rule.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you have desires, you have circumstances, and there is a tug of war between your desire and aspirations and circumstances. you always, because of circumstances, you always get challenges in your life, and that challenges create a lot of confusion, dilemma, or kind of an obstacle in your success path, or the urge to complete your desires and aspirations. There are two options to the person. The person who gives up, you see a negative energy into it, and you see that same in the handwriting pattern. If the same challenge is taken and you find an alternative or a way out to it, you will see a person's a solution givers. Now, what is the letter structure which tells you the person is a solution giver? Person talks about solution giving. Person does not talk about problems. He is not a cribber. Which letter structure tells you that? I would want people who are Ridhima ji, Supriya ji. Anybody wants to participate? Namrata, Rashmi ji, Josna.
Please give me some time to think.
Yes, anybody would like to share? I think graphologist people should at least respond on the letter structure part. I can understand not responding on the aura part, but letter structure part, everybody can participate. Anybody? Please raise your hand so that. Yes, TMO. Okay. Rightly said. And any other thing? What about letter structure A? Letter structure E? Rubin sir?
Yeah, I think the TM.
TMO, even A and E, like A as an initiating energy. Normally, if somebody is very negative, he will initiate but give up very soon. So the letter structure A would get distorted. Or somebody trying to write most of the things in capitals, trying to hide his incapacity to perform on certain things, right? On a macro level. Or using the two kind of languages, Hindi and English together, dual language. Right? Now, what is frustration? It is a gap between your ground reality and your aspiration. This is the frustration. So when you see a person is frustrated, tell him to write 10 aspirations that he has, and tell him to tell 10 circumstances which are stopping him for not completing his aspirations. Sir, I want to be a crorepati, but I don't have enough funds. I don't have support. The bank is not giving me loan. I don't have somebody to guide me how to go forward. I have good ideas, but I want somebody to help me to how to manifest those ideas. Yes. So this is how you can now, if somebody is very frustrated, what will happen? Is create immediately when you get frustrated, the first thing that goes out of your handwriting and out of your life is creativity. From an auric level, it is sacral chakra. From an graphological level, it is letter structure wherever curves are coming. G, Y, J, creativity, C, wherever curves are there, those all curves will get distorted. Letter structure O getting angular or steeper. Letter structure A, small a, getting distorted. Right? This is how you will understand. Mandate. Now, what is aura and graphology? Aura refers to energetic fields surrounding a person. There are two distinct modalities. Graphology is about study of handwriting, reveals personality traits, patterns, various aspects, behavioral tendencies, pressure, emotional tendencies, potential strengths and weaknesses through signature of a self-image. So these are the comparison between two aura and graphology, right? Now, aura reading focuses on energetic fields and its colors to understand an individual's emotional, spiritual, and energetic states, while graphology analyzes handwriting patterns to reveal personality traits, behavior, and potential. Now, because of this is getting developed or this is getting distorted. So your aura, if more stronger aura, more better the handwriting has to be, more clarity has to be there. More projection has to be very, very clear. That is why people who have got most beautiful handwriting are the most tricky people, because they have an ability to hide their weakness. The people who are having little distortion in their handwriting, they reflect their true self. जो लोग बहुत सारा सुंदर बना के राइटिंग को लिखते हैं, वो कहीं ना कहीं अपनी, they are very diplomatic, very political playing, and they try to avoid the situation where their own weakness is reflected. एक सेलिब्रिटी की लाइफ के अंदर बहुत कुछ चल रहा होता है, बट बाहर की आउटर इमेज क्या है? हीरो द सेलिब्रिटी, एंड दैट इज व्हाट देयर हैंडराइटिंग शोज, लार्जर देन लाइफ पिक्चर. Signatures are huge, big. They want to be opulent into their things. And so goes with their aura. Their sacral chakra is always enhanced. They are always into the public mode. They are talking about material achievements. So root chakra is also extraordinarily enhanced. Even if they are going to a temple, they want to publicize it to stay in the news. For them, a bad event is also publicity. So they use their negative aspect as a tool to be in the market. But it can also say a good handwriting, and also that a person has a great clarity. Now, between that trickiness of hiding truth and a great clarity, we have to make a balance by seeing micro level letter structures. That is where the macro to micro handwriting helps. A macro will tell us a broader aspect, but a micro structure analysis will give us that he is really telling a lie, or he's a truth person, or he's really having a clarity. And that is where the Ajnan chakra and the crown chakra, if they are aligned, then the person is very clear. He is having a divine connection. If the heart chakra is blocked, he will always tell lies, or he will do lot of show off about things. This is how you can merge two modalities. So both can be used or gained. Here's a guide. Observe all the handwriting, large or small handwriting, left, right, upright, pressure, heavy, light. I think all of us knows that. Spacing, narrow, broad. Identify the aura colors. Say, example, somebody would like to share their colors, the favorite colors that you have. I will tell them something about their own self through their colors. Would you like to share your colors, the favorite colors that you like? Green, white, Ridhima, Radhya, purple. Okay, Radhya purple. I was aware that yes, Radhya is going to write purple. Green, white, yellow, blue, green. Okay, Rashmi ji, we will take new people because I think people are now participating. Rashmi ji, please unmute and please open your videos, guys. The blackboards are not appreciated here. Yes, Rashmi ji. Rashmi ji, can we have you? Okay. Yes, ma'am. Unmute yourself, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So, first of all, I want to know, how did you like the, are you liking the presentation? Are you liking the sharing that we are doing?
Yeah, presentation and everything is good.
Okay. So
One more thing is,
what is your favorite color?
I started with yellow.
You started with yellow. Now,
Yellow,
is the
blue,
color.
green, red.
Yellow, blue, green, red. Now the order C. She wants to express everything in a very, very enlightened way. She is open to the new learning, free to criticize, and always want to have a lot of clarity and link it to the emotion part. Later on, she links to. She takes first as a learning. She's a very good learner. She would, irrespective of her age, she's open to say, okay, sir, tell me what to do. Okay, you are younger to me, it's okay. I will learn from you. Adaptability to the situation. She is one who adapts in the family also. To find out things. Where is this adaptability coming from? Which letter structure shows adaptability?
Don't know. I've been like Zubin sir के साथ 19 में किया था, उसके बाद I've not been actually
We
working
will
with
ask
as a
Radhia is
graphologist.
a good expert. We'll ask Radhia. Radhia, which is the letter
Yeah.
structure? Radhia, which is the letter structure which shows adaptability?
No, I'm thinking in so many different areas right now. But
Ah.
for adaptability, again, A is very important.
Even E.
Basically middle zone. For me,
Middle zone. Yeah,
adaptability is
whatever is
open
the
middle
middle
zone.
zone, correct?
If you have open
So,
middle zone, you're good.
so middle zone and clarity of thoughts. That means that the mental, any letter structure, like letter structure P, what you say, everything is in the brain area. You are thinking and then you are wanting to have things. You are applying that information in a correct way. She has a habit of keep making a lot of notes for herself and then use it in her own way at her own pace. She is not in hurry at all. And but what she doesn't like is that when she's compared. Whenever she's compared, she always have jealousy or she always have an irritative feel. That why somebody
Correct.
is comparing me. Is that right?
Yes, correct.
So
What
the
you said
letter
is I'm a
structures,
good learner.
so
I keep
letter,
learning.
so letter structure which shows that person can have a jealousy or a comparative irritation would be directly linked to the the color green.
Okay.
If somebody says my favorite color is green, we don't know whether her green is balanced or not. So when I do an aura scanning and I find the green is imbalanced,
Okay.
or heart chakra is imbalanced, what will happen? I can immediately say, sir, please work on this particular letter structure. And we are able to balance it. Right?
Correct.
Okay.
Can you also take Zubin sir's color?
Yes, please. Sir, what is the Zubin sir's color?
Zubin sir.
He's
Recently,
written in
this
chat.
recently this combination of green and gray
Green and
has
gray.
has been coming up in front of me quite a
gray.
lot.
Okay. Now, when you say green and gray merges together, what is there is that there can be two areas. There is a very strong ambition to, where he's silently working to link up at a higher level, at a very higher octave. If that means there are certain ideas which he's not very sure about, but he's working independently and he wants to express them at a stage when he's already done the great research on that. Right. It shows that part. Secondly, there can be some personal life holdings which are creating some kind of obstacle at an emotional level, which he's trying to handle and he wants to manage it out. Because gray is a very mystic color. Things are shadowed, are not very clear. So there are sometimes dualities in the thought, or sometimes the world looks like very, very glorious, but the real facts are not that glorious when he goes into the deep dive into it. So it is always he is taking a second call before he's taking a decision. Always takes a second, two or three opinions. And I would suggest that yes, invest with cautiousness, because green and gray makes the person invest some time in a project which will create a loss in later age. It can also show some health issues. Zumin sir, please validate.
Correct, very good, very good. Actually, this color also represents kind of like a positive detox of the body.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say.
See, important is detoxification is what it is grounding. Again, you are wanting to have some grounding done, some space for yourself so that you get calm. Now, maybe the life has been very busy and he wants to be in his zone of me zone, where he's not affected or involved much into things, because that is when he is able to connect. Before you reach tranquility or an higher state of awareness, you have to go through gray, then black, and then purple. Well, between the real reaching of the purple, you need to cross that black, because after that black, only the tunnel opens. The tunnel of the light, of the awareness, that is open. Black is not bad color. Black, 90% of people will decode as a very bad color. Black is a very, very mystical color, very surprising color. It has a very good power. If somebody uses that black energy in a correct way.
I've seen black energy is only possible once you reach a certain financial abundance, then black color works well for you.
Correct.
Below that, it doesn't work well.
Yes.
Like below a certain financial freedom. It
Yeah.
depends on society to
At
society.
a lower octave, black is like telling a lie. Black is like shadowing everything.
Yeah. Black is
Black is
difficult to cure on a lower side of the.
Yeah. At a lower octave, it is a very, very defeating and a deceptive kind of an energy. Otherwise, at a higher level, black is the Shiva. Black is the purest form of Shiva.
Mhm.
It is a Rudra in the Samadhi form.
Okay.
So then analyze the upper zones, divide the handwriting zones, middle zones, and lower zones. Observe the aura colors. Tell a person to choose a color. Keep 5 or 7 pencils of different colors. Tell him to pick a pencil with which he is going to write. That color will tell you a lot about his thought process. Yes. Synthesis you can do by personality traits, emotional traits, spiritual connections that he is having in his letter structures. And if you know how to read an aura, or you create a sense of observation, you can also link the aura with that. Now you need a paper, pencil, or colored markers. That is an exercise that you can do. The exercise is this: take the center of the paper, tell him to using a calmly a focused mindset. Choose a color from whatever he says, say blue for tranquility, green for growth. Use circular motions, make small spirals, then big spirals, make florals, make triangles, make squares, various geometric shapes. Just give me 2 minutes, 1 minute. So this is a spiral session. Now you can make even the, doodle and make him make floral doodles, do some analytical, you can make him make a village scene, make him make a mountain, make him make a sun, various kind of patterns that will tell you about how does he think. I intend to radiate calmness or confidence. Sealing the close exercise, circles, whatever he has done, tell him to give a symbol to his exercise. What is something that donates? Is it a circle? Is it a heart? Is it a pentagon? Is it a hexagon? What is it? What is the symbol of completion of work? That as I have done the target, I have finished the exercise. This in the end. That shape making will also tell you about his aura and his handwriting pattern or the mindset that he has in him. So you can also compare the 5 elements aura and the handwriting analysis. If the earth element is very strong of somebody, he will be stable, grounded, and calm. Handwriting will be medium to large, upright and slightly slanted, medium to heavy, balanced and even. Practical, clear, and straightforward stroking will be there. If the fire element is there, the person will be passionate, energetic, adventurous. Handwriting will be large and bold, slanted, ring or dramatic, heavy and intense. Spacing will be irregular and dynamic. Style will be confident, expressive, and attention-grabbing. If the air element is there, which is prominating a person, the aura will be light, intellectual, and communicative. He will be very, very good reflex actions, and responsive to certain things. Handwriting will be small to medium, slanted or angular, light to medium. Spacing will be wide and airy. Style will be expressive, variable, and adaptable. Water element based people, emotional, intuitive, and empathetic. Handwriting will be medium to small, round or fluid, light to medium, narrow and connected, fluid, adaptable, and sensitive. If ether or space element, aura will be spiritual, intuitive, and visionary. Handwriting will be variable and unconventional. You will say a different kind of a letter structure making and all that. Sometimes letter structure will be distorted. unusual or abstract kind of a thing. Light and airy, unconventional and artistic. Style will be innovative, imaginative, and forward thinking. These all things are some probable indicators on certain things, and we will, we can add more value to it by our own observations. Anything that we do is about mind, body, and soul, right? So any activity that you do is to open your mind, nourish your body, and feed your soul. So whatever activities you do, you have to look into that part. All right. So this is about it. Now what we will do is that we will take somebody's live or analysis. We will take an chance to see it. That is how the things are going. Okay. So if this is anyway, I am introducing, don't think that yes, I'm trying to sell you anything. I don't want to sell you anything, but we are launching our aura scanning course on this 5th of September. So we will have complete detail on that. If somebody is interested, they can personally contact me. That is a separate thing, nothing more than that. Okay. So first of all, I want to know, okay, I'll allow everybody to unmute themselves. Yeah, you can unmute yourself, please, all of you. Move one by one and share how has been the presentation, how have you felt? Josna ji, starting with you.
Yes, sir. Amazing, sir. But I have a question, like the smooth curvatures which you were talking, like you were telling about the question. I've sent the message as smooth curvatures. Will this be applicable there?
In which part of it? What is it regarding? I could not connect to what you were saying.
In aura, when you are cool, calm, and
Yeah,
I
so it
think
has to be a free flow. You know, you have
okay.
you have glad rags,
Okay.
right? Instead of
Okay.
angles, you have a glad rags.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Anything else? Yeah, Radhya.
No, sir. Thank you.
Your input is important because you had that curiosity to know.
No, I just wanted to know the whole motive of the session and everything.
You're
But I wish you
satisfied
luck.
with the time given to us?
Yeah. I would just say that maybe today you were in a rush, but if you need a feedback, then you can go even slower in terms of your workshop presentation. But yeah, good luck for your thing.
Okay. Vihang ji.
Hi, Nimkit. I love the presentation and some eye openers for me. I am learning this art currently, Grapho. Some learning for me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, Rashmi ji.
I have to go to the basic of learning graphology now again. Start my study. But it was very interactive. And it was good when you are you are adding up to everything, all different modalities on one stage. It helps a lot.
Thank you.
यानी आपका काम बहुत कम हो जाता है, थोड़ा बहुत बेसिक इंस्टिंक्ट आ जाता है आपको कि ये ऐसे ऐसे परफॉर्म करेगा. एटलीस्ट 50% यू नो, दूसरा 50% पे यू हैव टू वर्क मोर. दैट इज व्हाट आई फील.
Correct.
I don't know whether it's right or wrong, but वो balanced approach is very good.
Yes. Namrata ji. Supriya ji.
ये आपने खुद ने किया है सर?
Yes, ma'am.
पूरा?
हाँ. I am around people. Okay, I understand. And yeah, Supriya ji.
Yes, the session was very interesting.
Ma'am, please open your video.
One second.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, Supriya ma'am. You can still you can say, but open your video.
Yeah, the session is interesting, and I was happy to know how different modalities can, the help
And we
to
join together.
graphology skills.
Yes. Now I'll go to my mentor and ask him.
Zubin sir.
Yeah.
I think he's left.
No, he's there.
No, I'm here.
Yeah.
It was a different line of thought.
Yeah.
And see, you can only link topics when you're good at it. So if you're good at aura and graphology, then you'll see the common ground of it.
I would say
So
I would say, sir, what happened was that I've seen a lot of people, when they, especially in the cosmic other side where I belong to, who astrology and numerology and those things, 90% of them are just, putting the same remedies, cut, copy, paste. Is 80% of them, or 70, 60%, 70% of them. They don't understand that each energy, each person has a different kind of an energy. Somebody may not go very good with mantras. Somebody may not go very good with gemstones or crystals or any other thing. So there has to be, somebody cannot afford to say spend 50,000 rupees on a remedy or 1 lakh rupee on a remedy. Then that will his life, can't we change his life if we are really a cosmic people? Well, then these handwriting and graphology patterns really help somewhere that it makes his life. अच्छा सर लिखना है सर 45 दिन तक लिखना है. I gave somebody was not able to complete his task ever at time. And every time he's been thrown out of the job, the reason is that he's not able to complete the task at time. And when I saw the letter structure, oh, it was getting distorted. Right. What was the reason? In home, he's every day fighting with the wife and going to the office. Fighting with the wife and going to the office. Yes. So it was a relationship issue, and affecting his job. Oh, he's not able to concentrate in the job. So we worked on his heart chakra. We gave him letter structure O to make again, and tell him that till the time you make the perfect O, don't leave it. Whether it is 150 days, 200 days, 45 days, 24 pages, 100 pages. Yes. And eventually I tell you have to take 7 breaths before you write O. Again 7 breaths, write an O. Again 7 breaths, write an O. So what we are doing is he's calming his anxiety, the anxious attack that he's having. We are dwindling it down, and he's doing it. This is how I would say everybody should practice. There's somewhere there should, at least if you are not it's not necessary to become an astrologer or an numerologer, but at least have some awareness of that. How does these sciences work? Art of knowing is something different. Art of practicing is something different. Have an art of knowing, at least if you are not practicing it. You know many subjects, it is very good. Then you can merge it the way I have tried to do. I don't know to what extent I am
good.
Done right job or not, that you guys can tell, but I have done some effort to bring the things together.
Correct.
Yeah. So that is there. Now the time for aura scanning. Who is wanting to get an aura scanned? Because you will have to tell some secrets also then. Publicly. So if you, yes, Josna ma'am is open. She's brave. I was looking at her. I got that. Yes, she's very positive. That is.
Yeah,
Yes, Josna.
I'm all open. Don't worry.
Oh.
Wait. My daughter will tell everything about me.
No, we can scan your daughter also, and we can tell her. Okay.
Say hi.
Hi.
Say
How are
hello
you?
and hi. How do you wave your hand? Yeah.
Oh, she's too small a kid, huh? How
Yeah.
old is
5
she now?
years.
5 years. No.
5.
After 12 years.
Okay. Then I'll have to get my elder one.
No, we will take you as a thing since you're participating.
Okay.
Thing.
Sure.
Okay, Josna ma'am. Give me your date of birth.
It's 20th June 1981.
20th June 1981.
1981. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can you just close your eyes for 2 minutes?
Okay. Oh, one thing I want to ask, if a person is not well, that will also come into the picture, or like how it will be? Okay. My fever has to be shown there, okay? Otherwise, I'll not leave you.
No.
Yeah. Okay, fine. I'm ready.
Okay. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. Take 3 deep breaths. As you are breathing in, you are taking a white light into you. And as you are breathing out, you are releasing a black energy out of you. Breathe in and keep chanting Om inside your mind. Without saying, just inside you. Om. as you're going deeper, the white light is totally covering the black energy. All the thoughts are coming and going, and you are not going before them. You are getting calmer. You are getting into the state of your inner connect. The beauty of the universe.
Hi.
The beauty of the universe is connecting to you deeply. Say 3 times Om, and now open your eyes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we will check how is your aura.
Okay.
And then I will check 5 elements. These are the only 2 things I will do today. Okay, there are many things that
Sure.
we can scan, but I will check the aura. This is your
Sure.
So right, 25% is your aura, which is open right now. So I will now again ask a question. Please write earth element is only 0. Earth element is blocked. Okay. Water element blocked. Fire. %, fire element. Fire element is increased by 80%. Here. 10% air element. Space element. 30% only space element. See, your fire, you already have a fever. That's why your fire element is very, very high. Pith energy is very,
Hi.
very high. You have already, now what is happening is that since there are more than 2 elements which are gone, your earth is gone, your water is gone, your air is very, very weak. Earth and water are totally blocked. That means you would have greatly an area in the material life, whether that is assets, relationships, your bone structure, your metabolism, these are going to get affected. Are you having any digestion issues also?
No.
Any kind of an issue regarding the respiratory or lung area?
No. I'm perfectly healthy.
Perfectly healthy. Is there any kind of a thing which is where you are overthinking or you are dual-minded in something?
No.
Do you scribble on either on the bottom of the structure or on the top of the thing? There is a double line that you do.
Never. I've left it long back.
Was it
Like
there has to be some hidden pattern regarding that, or there has to be
it
there is
was in
okay.
2004 after
Okay.
it is like all
Is it are you having in north side of your home is there is a toilet, right, or a kitchen or a store or a staircase?
yes.
right?
See, there is a room and it is attached to a washroom.
Yeah. So that is where whenever you want to do meditation, you might not be able to connect that deeply into things, or you would have some kind of a disconnection. There are heavy thought processes or heavy waves that you will have. Secondly, there is somebody in the home on whom you are spending a lot of things on medicines. Hence, घर में
Yeah,
मेडिसिन के ऊपर
there are
पैसा खर्च
so
हो रहा
many people.
है। हाँ, घर में
My
मेडिसिन पे
husband
पैसा
and my
खर्च हो रहा है।
mother-in-law.
घर में मेडिसिन पे पैसा खर्च हो रहा है बिकॉज वाटर, अर्थ and air. Air is your thought process. Water is telling you the flow of your life. Earth is telling you about material things. Material is money. So money has to get leaked somewhere there because of some heavy thought process. That's why I first asked about your health. Then I try to connect to your home. And then I try to connect that home energy to the people staying in the home. This is how I read. Now, when I'm linking it to the graphology, what is happening? If you're medicine, if you're spending a lot of money on that means the letter structure is G. There has to be some problem in the loop. Oh, that means letter structure Y. There has to be some problem in the loop. Letter structure J. There has to be some problem over there. Letter structure T. There has to be some problem. There has to letter structure. Uh, I would say F also should have some problem. Small f, not big F. Small f would have some problem. Have you
But
seen?
isn't it? It's natural that when you have fever and you have driven for such a long time, like in afternoon, I drove to my parents' house, and from there I got energy, like as a negative energy. So only I got the fever
See,
actually.
excess of fire only. Had the air been
Hmm.
equivalent to it, then I would say the
Hmm.
supporting energy is there. Fire
Hmm.
is balanced because of earth. Earth controls the fire. The volcano comes out of the earth at a very
Hmm.
highest peak when the heat is high.
Hmm.
So you're
Hmm.
only fire. That means you are analyzing every damn thing that is happening today in your life. You are analyzing at a deeper level that yes, how I should handle this, how I should do this, what is something that I can do to improve the situation. And what is my
This is
next level of
100 by
life?
7 now. Like 24/7, the same thought comes because being a mother, being a
See,
housemaker,
that is there.
everything will
Second
come.
time, your date of birth was what?
June,
20,
20th June 1981.
20th June, right?
Hmm.
So you
Hmm.
are an you're a
Gemini.
you are a Gemini. You would
Hmm.
always have a personality where you want to communicate and you want to do things by your own efforts. You are less,
Hmm.
you don't want somebody to hold on to you. Who whatever
Yeah,
comes
I
to
don't like helping. Yeah. Hmm.
independence and your own personality is very high on you. That is why you respond
That
to
means my
things.
father image is actually good now. That's why I'm able to take
But
independent
but
decisions.
at same point of time, because of certain elements not being there, your
Hmm.
creative aspect is not getting happy. You are not able to communicate the way you want to communicate, and sometimes misunderstanding is happening. What you say something in something else, and then it is understood in something way. And that pattern
Actually,
we will see in the
this
handwriting
particular
also.
scenario, okay,
Yeah. You
this
will,
particular
it is not,
scenario
I'm
is
not saying
so
that
actually,
I'm not saying ki it is the regular pattern, but this kind of a variation on day-to-day basis is happening. That pattern can be easily seen in, in the handwriting also. Watch your own handwriting.
mhm.
You will see it.
I can click a snapshot and send you all so you
You,
can go through
you
just now
can,
that religion,
is there is a lift
communication.
up of the handwriting from the baseline?
No, I'll show you. I'll click a picture and share it
Yeah, share
so
it,
you will come to know.
share it.
Okay,
Okay.
just a second.
Radhya ma'am, you are giving a very sweet smile. What is? You have to go somewhere, Radhya ma'am? Yeah.
I just have a call at 8 o'clock.
Okay, we are finishing now. We are finishing in
No
less.
worries, no worries.
Okay. So sorry for holding you up to for such a long.
No, 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 all good. I just have to, like, I just wanted to know where are we headed or the purpose of this
Yeah,
session.
this is what is there. This
It's
is
great.
was
It's nice.
exactly what we wanted to do. Who?
Yeah,
We
no, I
wanted
have
to have.
not done aura scanning. and I attended one workshop there. They were doing, it's interesting what you're holding in your hand, because what I've seen is some people use this app on the iPhone to do the aura scanning. So, but it always fascinates me when people can do this linking, because ye ho nahi raha hai. And so we are losing out on so much that, knowledge has to offer.
That is the purpose. That is where
So it's good that you're, that's why the smile, I'm just happy.
ठीक है, चलो, ठीक है. So I wanted to know whether, कभी-कभी कुछ गलती अपने से हो रही होती है तो सामने अपने पे जोक करना भी जरूरी है.
बहुत जरूरी.
Right? चलो. ठीक है, जो समय we will take it up on the, you can in the group, you can share here in the group. I'll wind up my session.
I've already shared.
So I'll wind up my session with everybody. Thank you so much.
Sorry, can I also come for this aura thing? Just out of curiosity, I want to, because I've never seen this green thing. I've seen those
This is
dowser
another aura
rods,
scanner. You
put
can
dowsing rods again.
you can have we do a very detailed session on this professionally.
Okay.
We what we do is that we analyze chakras, we analyze 5 elements, we analyze planets, and then we give some remedial suggestions based on that.
And remedies are what type?
There can be many things. There can be some mantra, there can be some sprays which you can use to improve your aura, or clean your aura. Like
No, what if I want to just go for the aura scanning? Just
you
meko
can do
janna hai
that.
that.
I would somebody. It's not necessary. You just want to know how is your aura. You will come get that report from us.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Right. This is how you can. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank
For
you.
being there.
Thank you.
I am grateful that yes, all of you participated. Thank you.